This is Dave at Russo's RV Center in Lakeville, Massachusetts, and today we're going to be looking at the 2023 2509S Rockwood Mini Lite. This is one of the most popular 25-foot bunk models on the market, and you're going to see why. Plenty of area for sleeping, 2 double bunks, a Murphy bed, even a large Dinette that converts to a bed. Tons of storage, outside kitchen. This thing has about as much as you can fit into a 25-foot travel trailer. Front cap with the windshield. Rockwood is keeping that. Graphics for the 2023s. This is what the white exterior is going to look like. White is still an option. Tan is still the standard. I got this particular model with the white exterior. Slide topper is an option. Oh, we always get the slide topper. Great to have. All the good stuff is the same, and they've added some new stuff, so I'll touch on that as we go. Front power jack, 2 30-pound propane bottles, room for 2 batteries. Battery disconnect under that propane. That little holder for the 7-way round and the chains. Rock guard, still has that nice rock guard and the docking lights underneath the windshield. Storage in the front passes through, goes under the sofa. You can access it from either side on the outside, or you can lift up the sofa where the Murphy bed is and access it from inside. 25-foot power cord, that's a 30-amp cord in the bag. And this table mounts next to the griddle, which is in a cardboard box inside the unit. Decent storage space, but there's a lot more storage than this on this unit. Tall storage compartment. Goes way up there. At least 5 feet, I think, of storage in that storage compartment. And this is under the Dinette. Kind of goes around the side there. You can see all the aluminum construction that supports the weight. In the Rockwoods, if it supports weight, it's going to have an aluminum frame. This is the new material. Instead of carpet in the slides on the Mini Lites, it's going to be this new marine hybrid material, they call it. Should be a lot easier to clean this. Shouldn't have as many issues with vacuuming and all that stuff, or if a pet does some business on there, you know, drop something on there, should be a lot easier to clean. Outside shower. Hot and cold. Your water hookups are right here. City water on the left and antifreeze inlet on the right. Cable and satellite hookups. Your power's right there. And underneath, easily accessible, is your sewer cap, the sewer outlet. You're gonna hook up your sewer hose to that. Black on the right, gray on the left. Very easy to get to. You don't have to crawl under a slide to get to it. It's always nice when they do that. On this model, the windows do open on the sides of the slide, so they actually lift up on both sides, and a large window that opens up from the bottom. New on this 2023, they added a compartment in the back. They added this storage, very similar to a 2706 WS in the ultralight. Rockwood decided to put this nice feature on a 2509 as well. So you can lift this up and you can latch it up, so you actually have a lot of room for storage right here, and you can access it from the inside and the outside. Easy to latch. Good size storage compartment. Just a nice convenient feature that they've added. They kept the receiver hitch on the Minis, 300-pound capacity for a bike carrier or for a storage rack. This ladder, standard. Get up on the roof and clean it. Check those seals. Rated for 250 pounds. I've already hooked up this spray port nozzle. So in addition to the outside shower, you have the spray port. So rinse things off. Very convenient. Outside kitchen comes with a 2-burner stove, gas stove, and an electric fridge. Little fridge, but nice to put some drinks in there and not have to go in and out of the camper. A little bit more space behind there. course, you can drop that stove to access that easily. Outside griddle mounts on that rail next to the table that I showed you earlier. An outlet and a mount for a TV. Put it right outside. A couple of speakers and LED lights that go on the awning. I really like how the LED lights work, well, not how they work, but how they function on a fiberglass. When the fiberglass is white at night, it really bounces off that fiberglass. And the awning, you can see this black underneath the awning. Goes out 8 feet. Let's get a better look at it here. You can adjust the awning slightly. You can give it a little bit of a pitch. You just pull down there, drops the awning. You can drop one side a little, or you can drop both sides to drop it down a bit. A little bit of rain, a heavy rain. You don't want to put the awning out. You don't want to risk damaging it, but you know, light rain, light winds, great to have that awning out. Gas electric water heater, 6 gallon, little step light. More ride steps are standard still. There's a 3-step on this model. The new graphics. I'm also going to show you towards the end of this video just the latest info on the 2023s. Rockwood sent us a nice convenient list of what's changed to the dealer, so I'm just going to share that with you. And other side. Comes standard with a 200 watt solar panel. They've upgraded from a 190 watt, but you also have the option right there to add solar on the side. All right, let's take a look inside. U-shaped dinette can be converted into a bed. As mentioned earlier, you can see the window. Actually, that window opens up on the side. I made a mistake earlier in the video. I said there was another one on that side. In its place, there's not a window, there's a storage compartment. We'll go over the storage in depth a little later. Sorry about that. There's only that one side window, and then the main window in the slide opens up. Key feature in this model are the double wide bunk beds. Top bed has a couple of lights, nice and bright up there with a wall switch. So easy to turn it on and off. And you can also turn them on and off individually as well. AC, and that's a 15,000 BTU AC standard now in the Mini Lites. It's ducted right above that bed, so that's probably where I'd want to sleep if I was going to be in a bunk bed. Window on the top bunk and a window on the bottom bunk, so you can open those, get a little bit of air in if it's a nice cool night. Ladder comes with the unit. You don't have to buy it separately. And I was curious about the door, how that's going to work, but it just misses when you set it up right to have the door right there. And actually, you can adjust it a little so that the door does miss that. I was curious about that. I wanted to try that out. And the bottom bunk does flip up for storage purposes, and there's that net. You can take it on and off. There's just a couple little tabs you can remove so that you can access that. Tub with the skylight, of course. Always a skylight in there. Max Air fan. Standard 12 volt refrigerator. This is an 11 cubic foot fridge. So the old style gas electric was about 8 cubic feet. So it's nice to have that extra space. Plenty of room in here. That's actually the monitor for the tire pressure that comes standard on the Mini Lites. 3-burner cooktop is standard, as is the oven. Double-sided sink, stainless steel. decent counter space to work with, and an outlet that you can drop down if you'd like. Another new 2023 feature is the 32-inch 12-volt television. They used to be 110, now they're 12-volt, so you can just run the TV off of the battery with the solar. You don't need to be plugged in or have a generator going to run your TV now. Also has a built-in radio, Bluetooth compatible. You can play music through it on the outside speakers or inside the unit if you'd like, of course. Get a little bit of a view. This is the lighter interior, the lighter wood. This is the Newport ash, and then the furniture is the darker option of the two. It's not that dark though. They really haven't gone very dark. Murphy bed. Sofa still has the seat, the foot rests that lift up when you pull on these little tabs. Cup holder in the middle. And storage, that's why the strap is there. You can access it from above. And let's check out the bed. This is a 60 by 74 inch bed, not a true 60 by 80 queen, but what you'd probably consider an RV queen. 60 by 74 inches. When you make the bed, you just strap it up so that the sheets don't fall down. Easy to lift and to drop. There's piston assist to help you. And when the bed's down, it locks in so you don't have to worry about it flipping up when you're on the bed. Shades in the front, shades on the windows. These actually pull down like that. All right, let's check out the storage. When you have a bunk model, you're gonna have a lot of people in this unit, so you do need a lot of storage. This unit delivers on that. You get the storage under the sofa, you can access from the outside. For clothes, you can hang them on either side of the bed in those cabinets. Drawer on either side. Small, but take what we can get. This can either be a pantry space or you can remove these shelves and use this for more clothes storage. Drawers on either side of the U-dinette. Of course, we saw the storage on the outside of the U-dinette as well. These cabinets above open up. They don't stay open, but you can open them up and they go right across on either side. More pantry space. That under there, that cabinet is just access to the water filter or the freshwater pump. So that's not storage in there. A couple of drawers next to the sink, and they all come out the same amount. And on the other side of the sink, a little bit more. Access to the back of the water heater there. And I didn't mention this, but this does have countertop extension. Huge storage space underneath that bunk. I got it set up there. You can keep things stored under there. And under the sink, some storage. And the medicine cabinet as well. Last thing I'd like to do is just bring that slide room in and see what kind of room we have. With the slide in 100%, you're not going to be able to walk past the slide. What you're going to have to do is go on the U-dinette with the cushions down. You have to just go over that to get over here. can get at the fridge. You can still get to the bathroom. If you were gonna sleep without putting the slide out, I'd recommend you sleep on the bunk beds, because you're not gonna be able to open up the Murphy bed, and it's not recommended that you would put a lot of weight for an extended period of time on that slide room. You don't really want to use that slide room while it's in. It's not really made for that. So somebody could sleep on the couch with the couch up and the two beds in the back. So you're just gonna have to you have to go over on your knees. It's really the only way without putting the slide out. So something to keep in mind. You know, for a lot of people that's not a big deal, but for some it would be. So just keep that in mind with the slide being in for traveling. This 2509S is in stock. We actually are starting to get a lot more stock of Rockwoods, which is fantastic. We love the Rockwood line. It's our main line that we sell. So you can check it out at Russo's RV in Lakeville, Mass. Have a great day.